Yeah, you see how it goes now? That's how it is. In today's world now, a lot of stuff is happening, and everybody's beginning to understand it now. But some are still kind of want to play dirty Thomas way, but it's okay. This is how it goes now. A lot of stuff you don't believe before is happening right now. What you thought could never happen before is happening right in front of us now. You know why it's like that? This reality. This is not what you watch on the TV. This is not what somebody wrote on the newspaper or something else like that. With his own common sense. No. Or with his own imagination. That's not what is going on now. This reality, We're living it. We're seeing it live. But what we're going to do? We can't do nothing. It's happening. We can only control our movement, but we can't control the way it's happening right now. That's reality. Gone are the days some sort of people feel it and some sort of people have been free from it and it becomes a I don't care issue. But right now everybody feels it. That's how it goes. Before you don't know how it is, we just here, we're cracking bones. And we're smiling. But you don't understand that. You think we're smiling out of excitement or out of some kind of fulfillment, We're cracking bones because we don't have any other options. There isn't any other option, We're cracking bones because that's what we're seeing. And to us, that's the best we can do now. So we're cracking it and we're smiling, Trying to just hold on to what you got. But that's not the way it's supposed to be, That's life. There comes a time in your life that you can't just change anything. It remains the way it is. And we've been living it for so long. And we stay on it. You see? That's life, You can't understand it because you're beginning to see it now and you can't even figure it out. But we've been in this situation for so long. We've been caged in our heart. We've been caged in our mind. Everything we do, we've been caged and we believe in it like that. Nobody sees the way we see it because we live in the same world, but it looks like we are just in a separate world, because our own zone is quite different from your own zone. So you can comprehend what we're feeling or how we've been living for so long. We're losing it, but we got patient. We're not happy with it, but we're smiling. We find no home there, but we're just trying to contain or just trying to, be calm. Because there is no other options. There is no other option. You see, we feel it deep inside of us. It kind of been neglected, but what we're going to do? No matter the talk we talk, no matter the shout you shout, it's not going anywhere. Your next neighbor isn't going to hear what you're saying. Nobody's listening. That's the life we're living in. It's so painful, Very, very painful, but we can't do anything about it. We've been trying for so long, but what you're trying to make better, every day somebody else is trying to make it worse for you. And he's always having an upper hand. Years back, a lot of people have been begging. They want food, I want food, they'll be saying it. Nobody's listening. Those generations is far gone. They are dead. Some other ones came, they're still begging. But nobody's listening. It's just kind of, But right now, this generation, we no longer asking. We have seen it, we have experienced it, then we want to take it without even asking. Because it seems that the asking aspect isn't doing us any good. It's not doing us any good, So we're tired of asking. We want to take. Because you say it's democracy. But the democracy is not really coming to us, To us, we feel the democracy is just been written on a paper, locked in the cupboard, and it's died there. It's not working for us. So what we're gonna do? We're being patient. We don't want to use violence. Violence doesn't stop or doesn't solve any issue. It worsens it, most of the time. Not all the time. You got it? But what we're gonna do? We're still here. Somebody's telling you what he has experienced, you to come and say isn't true. You wasn't there. He's telling you this is what I've experienced. Then you come and telling him isn't true. Just because you want to compare what he's telling you with what you saw on the internet or what you have read on the newspaper. My friend, everybody's have his own experience, No one can tell. You wasn't there. You can't say that. But you keep telling that. And you're hurting us. You know what I've been through in my life? What I've been through in this my early age. Some people have lived 100 years. They haven't experienced it. They didn't experience it. And in this my early age, I've experienced this so far. And you think I'm smiling deep down me? I'm cracking bone, I'm smiling. That's difficult. But we're doing it. I don't want to die being persecuted. It's so painful. It is painful for someone to die persecuted. You know what I mean? It's very painful. I don't think that's why I was being brought to this life, or that's why I was being given birth. That's not the reason. So we can change it. We're just trying to move on, keep moving. But it isn't doing us any good anymore. We're tired, Everything about us is tired. But we don't want to give up on ourselves. That's the only strength we have now. We don't want to give up on ourselves. Why can't we be good to each other? Why can't you see reasons with what the other man is saying? Why can't you just, make life easy for your next neighbor? No matter where he comes from, no matter what he is, no matter his religion, why can't we just be one? Is it that so difficult to do? If you see me as your brother, then why can't you treat me as a brother? Why do you say that you see me as a brother and you treat me as a stranger? I'm up here waiting. You up there looking. You can stretch your hand. It's not too far. I'm close to you. And to me, I'm close to you. To you, it seems I'm very far away from you. But I'm seeing you. Then what we're gonna do? What we're gonna teach our kids? We're talking about change. You're doing the worst thing and your kid is looking at you. Then what change are you giving, really? He's gonna pick after you. Then it's gonna affect his own generation too. Just like your daddy is affecting your generation now. You want the life to continue like that, and you say you're preaching democracy and you're preaching equal rights. It doesn't work like that. We got to be close to each other. We got to be kind of understanding. You got to pay listening ear to someone. Somebody don't even need your money. Somebody just need your embracement, just a hug. It will make him cheer up. But that's difficult for you to do because you don't see him as you see yourself. You see a different nigga up there right with you and you think he's after you. He doesn't even have your time. The same thing you're scared of, he too is scared of. The same way you have been going to work every day, been serious with your life, trying to earn a living, trying to have a family, the same thing he too wants to do. He doesn't have time to hurt you. He too wants to live a better life and also live up to his own reputation. He don't want to spoil his own reputation also, but you're scared of him. Why are you scared of him? He has 2 legs like you, 2 hands like you, everything you have he too has. Then why are you scared of him like he's so dangerous? He wants to still live a simple life just the way you want to live yours. Be nice to him, he will be nice to you. When you see him as the other person, then he will kind of be looking at you like, what you know. But you just try to be nice to him. You see what's going to happen if he won't be nice to you too. Stretch hand to him if he won't shake you. Call his name if he won't answer you. He also wants peace. He doesn't like violence, okay? He just wants love. He just wants somebody to look him into the eyes and tell him, man, you are good. He wants to feel that inner happiness. But you people depriving us of it, you know. Physically, mentally, everything. We're losing it. You don't know. But we're smiling. That's why you can't comprehend the difference. We're losing it. We're tired, but we don't want to give up on ourselves. Because that isn't the reason why God gave you this life you're living. You know what I mean? Let's be true to each other, okay? Let's help each other. Let's just show love to each other. And everything's going to be fine if we do that with a pure heart. You know, he too still want to smile with all his heart and be happy. And walk on the street like a free man. He doesn't want to be caged anymore. He's tired of being caged. He don't want to be quarantined anymore by his own fellow people without any just cause, you know. He wants to be free. He wants to live a free life. Or don't you think he deserves it? He too think he deserves it because he's human, like just like you. You got it? Let's show love, bro.